Coming up on BUTV.
Share with you an interesting episode. In the studios, I have two visitors.
My name is Kutes Francis.
My name is Nandera Dafi.
Well, thank you for coming to BUTV. Thank you for honoring our invitations. Well, today our point of discussion will be specifically the loan scheme. And the loan scheme is also known as the HESFEM. It is the Higher Education Students Financing Board. Remember, this is a body corporate that was introduced by the Act of Parliament number 2 of 2014. And this reminds us of the 1995 Constitution, Article 30 of Chapter 4, and that brings out clearly that the state should provide the necessary education that every Ugandan should do attain. We are going to move forward. I will begin with Mr. Kutos. The viewers would like to know, who is Mr. Kutos?
All right. Hey, viewers. Thank you so much for the opportunity granted and welcoming us to Busitema University Television. My name is Kutes Francis. I am a student from Busitema University, Faculty of Science and Education. I am the coordinator for Higher Education Students Financing Board, commonly known as Loan Scheme.
Okay, therefore, it means I'm talking with the right person. You mentioned about the HESPEC. When did you join HESPEC?
All right, thank you so much for that question. I joined the HESPEB in 2021 as a student, and I went through all the procedures that the HESPEB required, and I am a beneficiary of that scheme that was introduced by the government, and I am glad to be the member of the HESPEB. Thank you so much.
Now the viewers would like to know your experience as a beneficiary of HESPEB.
Throughout my study in Busitema University, I have encountered very many things as a beneficiary of HESPEB. First and foremost, after my applications, it has been a struggle. We joined knowing that maybe things would be fine, but after encountering and having experiences with different students and even the administrators, there are very many things that we have actually faced here, challenges of delaying payment of tuition and such things. Even remember, HESPEB only finances for tuition and functional fees, but the rest of the things, it is us ourselves to struggle with them. Yeah.
Okay. Now you mentioned about being a coordinator of HESPEB. Now, in your own opinion, what are the challenges that you face, maybe as a coordinator and basically as the beneficiaries at large? In short terms, I can say, what is your experience interacting with beneficiaries of the Students' Loan Scheme at Busitema University?
All right, thank you so much. With that, I'd like to tell you that it is very hard to deal with the students, as you know very well, the fellow colleagues. Just from a point of view, when it comes to maybe like payment of some transport fee. Remember, all transactions are done at main campus. But when we have maybe received the forms, the requisition forms for the funds, we are meant to collect some fee to transport those forms to what?
To main campus, yes.
For arrangement and payment.
Okay.
But it is very hard. Sometimes you ask students when they are in a actual threshold period where there is no money.
Yeah.
It becomes very hard for them to pull out some money.
Okay.
And also after that time, I had interactions with very many students. For example, these ones, the finalists who have just left.
Okay.
They have complained so much ever since they started their final exams.
Yeah.
They have not received their what? their results.
Again, how comes? I thought that the pin might be on the note spot. You can see your results. You just look at the form and you can find your name and the results are against your name.
Right, the current system of the operation of the current system of Busitema University is the one which has brought all this, whereby they have now opted to uploading the photos, the
results on your portals.
On the portals.
Oh, and remember,
yet,
the portals can only open when you cleared the tuition.
Exactly.
Oh, so
whereby tuition has not been cleared. And I received some notification from some of the students.
Yes.
This is the third year student who actually was complaining that how do we know any errors in our results?
Yeah.
What if we have missing papers or even an RT? Now is the time to clear.
That is a fact. In fact, it cannot only be like for year 3s, but also these year 2s. You find that someone might have started for exams in the first semester, maybe year 1, and remember by now they're in the second year, first semester. But it can happen, things can happen, anything can happen at any time in education. You might have gotten a retake maybe in the first semester. Remember, idea maybe you talked about it, that the portals were closed before even the start of this year. So I think it is a very big problem that should be settled.
Yeah, it is a very big challenge that even me right now, up to now, I've not seen my results. So for second year, first and second semester, because of those challenges.
But how can you continue writing exams when you are not seeing the results?
Yeah, well, good enough. The academic register have given us an opportunity and chance to allow us sit for exams amidst those challenges.
But according to me, what I think might be this being a government entity, I think they should do the way they treat those ones on national merit. I think that is the way they should also consider you. Maybe we shall just have to get a word from the other colleague. You say that you are Nandela Daphne. The viewers would like to know basically who is Nandela Daphne.
Thank you so much. Once again, my name is Nandera Daphne, a student at Busitema University pursuing a bachelor's degree in language education. And by the grace of God, I happen to be one of the faculty representatives at the Faculty of Science and Education.
Well, now it seems we have the right person. You are representing the faculty.
Yeah.
Anyway, you had a colleague mentioning some challenges that they are facing. Basically, as a faculty representative, we would like you to speak on behalf of the university. Now, what are some of the challenges that you are encountering as an institution with the operationalizing with the students' loan scheme?
All right, thank you. Our challenges have been most realized with our students in relation with the administration obligations, in that the tuition of these students on loan scheme takes long to come, and it becomes a challenge to us, the administrators, in that when it's time for examinations, it's really so challenging for these students to sit examinations, and yet they have not cleared. It becomes a very big challenge to we, the administrators.
Okay.
Yeah.
But again, putting that aside, it seems now like we have heard from so many universities like Makerere, Chambogo, I don't know what's happening in the Busitema, when many applicants do cry out saying that their applications are not out, those are admission lists. They feel like they want to apply with the loan scheme, but now the admission lists are not out. It means, do you also release the admission lists when the applications are ongoing or when they have stopped? What's happening in the Busitema?
As for Busitema University, the admission lists are always released in time to create more time for our students, so as they can apply and get the loan schemes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, as a faculty representative, it seems now you sit on the guild. Now, what advice would you give to beneficiaries studying at Busitema University?
The beneficiaries at Busitema University, I just advise them to adhere to the rules and regulations of the HESFEB. They should perform to their expectations, because this HESFEB gives a loan to these students so as they are able to acquire this higher education. So they have to make sure they study hard to meet the expectations of the board.
Okay. Now, I would like to get a word from each of you. Final, as we conclude now, I would start with the Kutosi. What message would you extend to the HESFEB board?
All right, thank you so much for the opportunity granted once again, host. Uh, I want to inform the students body at large first of all, to be patient with this issue since the leaders are working upon it, and the persons in charge of this are working upon it. And also my message goes to the loan officer to help and talk to the academic registers of different campuses to at least allow the students to view their results.
Their results, yeah.
Yes, as a student leader, I tried my level best to try and extend this, but I think I did not get a positive response.
Okay.
And therefore, I want to encourage us to be patient. All those loan scheme students, be patient. The issue is going to be worked upon, and we have been having some sleepless nights and thinking about how this can be done.
Yeah.
And I hope all will be well.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Now, as we conclude, I will also go to the faculty representative. Just like Mr. Kuto's side, we are going to hear now from you as the last message you would extend to the HESFEB board.
Thank you so much. Owing to the cost of university education in Uganda, Busitema University is so appreciative to the HESFEB fraternity in that it's able to pay tuition for our students, and it takes the initiative to know that to see that they are comfortable around the university and they're able to acquire these higher education. And we also pledge as a university, as an institution, we pledge to offer the quality education to these students for a bright future.
Well, I just want to say that thank you for coming to BUTV. Thank you for honoring our invitations. Dear viewers, I just want to tell you one thing, that these people that are facing here in the Busitema University, it cannot only be Busitema University alone, but it is all over. As long as a student is under loan scheme, they have not yet cleared their tuition, and some of them are about to graduate. Like that is a decry all over the country. Yet this is a government entity that the government should equally treat them just like those ones of national merit. I just want to say that stay connected to BUTV. We shall be coming in with so many episodes coming in. Up next are the news in English. See you.